Speaking of trees, there is a brand new forest that's taking root in Plymouth.
The city held a tree planting event in the Northwest Greenway to celebrate Arbor Day and the 20th anniversary of the city's volunteer program. RENEE BANOT shows you how helpers, though, got a bit more than they signed up for.
What I'm going to do is we're going to start here.
About 150 volunteers answered the call. Fill 6 acres of land with 16 varieties of trees.
We've got dogwoods and ironwoods and lindens in there so far.
It proved to be no easy task.
Today there's a few mysteries.
Volunteers initially thought the challenge was planting 1,000 trees, but the real challenge?
This is pretty wet. I should have worn some rain boots. Some other people brought some tennis shoes, which are kind of realizing that, yes, it's a little bit wetter than we thought.
The conditions didn't just make it hard to get around, it added an extra step.
The holes are filled with water. So instead of planting the trees and then watering the trees, we're actually using the buckets to take the water out of the holes. So we don't have to worry about watering, but we do have to worry about the water that's here.
I think it looks very good.
Despite the lack of sun, these guys found a bright side. It wasn't too hot and it wasn't storming, making conditions good enough to get the job done.
It definitely is not as easy as it could be, but then again, what can we expect in Minnesota?
In Plymouth, RENEE BANOT, 12 News.
Plymouth's forester said today's conditions were actually perfect for the trees. Too much wind or heat can damage newly planted trees. Not so hot for the people, good for the trees.